I believe we should dissolve boundaries across the world. And that may sound unrealistic, but why is it unrealistic? Why does it seem more realistic to keep obeying people who placed themselves in charge and then made another higher up and chose amongst themselves to place themselves in charge, and then chose another higher up and placed themselves to get in charge, and they just kept going up and up and up and up, and they want to govern over people. They call them the government. They govern over us. They tell us what we can and can't do. They make laws and they enforce them. They do this and they do that. Them making those laws is what basically causes all the problems now. Now we're at a point that money is driving things, and people are hurting each other for the money that they invented to make means of communication or means of transportation or not, you know what I'm saying, means of trade even. That's all it is. It's just a fucking idea because people don't want to do things for each other without helping. So, I mean, what's the argument? What would the argument be? Why would the government not want to do that? Or at least give somebody a try. Be like, hey, you guys want to split up and you do your part over here on this section? Or we can intertwine with each other and have every store either does one, they have like half a merchandise for this, half merchandise for that. And we do something similar to just living together amongst each other. Instead of being like, no, we are the government fair and square. We went through school and we made all this money and we went to these different colleges and we have these degrees that say we're smarter and better. And because we have power now, we're not going to surrender our power to you people who are lesser than us because we discussed it amongst ourselves and we decided that we are more powerful than you. And we say so. And now if you threaten to take our power, the government itself will turn the army on you for trying to make peace. And how will you turn the army on somebody for trying to make peace without violence? I'm talking without violence, without anyone hurting anyone, talking bad about anyone, doing anything wrong to anyone. Because if you think about it, all you're doing is enforcing some so-called laws that your so-called forefathers basically stole from another so-called race. You know, we're all just races. We're people, humans, races, you know, and think about the fact that what did we do? The land is not yours. You should not be able to charge somebody for the home they have on any set of land. Anywhere that's open, as long as people take care of the area and keep it clean and generously donate their goods for trade to other people, there's all kinds of rules and laws that we could make, not laws, like not even rules, but just commonalities. People would just do it for each other because they want to live that way. They want to live amongst and with and together, not under the authority of. That's not even fucking how life is supposed to be. The government knows it, and they're just holding people down, and they're making people have problems, and they're giving them pills, and they're causing other diseases and ideas and disorders. Just by telling people they have a disorder, they believe they have a disorder, and then they get worse and worse and worse and think they need pills, and you run their lives on purpose. And it's fucked up. And if someone stands up and says something, you kill them because they're a threat to your power, not a threat to anyone's health, not a threat to anyone's well-being, not a threat to anyone's sanity. It's a threat to your power. And the fucking problem is, it's bullshit that if somebody has a better idea than those guys, because all their ideas are crap, put up a wall? No, let everybody in everywhere, because there is an invisible thing we have called countries and cities and lines, and I just drove under this little underpassage that says welcome to Ohio. That means I'm in Ohio. And a second ago I was in this different place called this different place, but the trees and the ground and everything look the same, and nature still works the same here. But wait, these higher up people that have more authority, that supposedly mean more than I do, they have this thing, and I can't go here unless I ask for permission, and I have to get a policy. I have to get a permit to go here, a permit to fish, or a permit to hunt, a permit for this, and I got to pay them for everything. And then the roads are all fucked up, and they say they take money for the roads. They don't fix the roads anyway. They just pay the people. They sit around and they pay them with this invisible fucking idea called money that they put in paper, and it's not even worth anything. Here, have some paper. Wait, you don't have any paper? You can charge it. You can put some invisible digits into my invisible digit account, and you can just keep thinking that I'm more powerful than you because I have fucking money with some old president heads on it and some fucking invisible digits on a bank. Ooh, I'm so awesome. No. You're fucking people's lives over. I love you, but you got to start thinking about it. You have been brainwashed. The government itself has brainwashed itself to think they're powerful. Think about it. Haven't they? Does a police officer, is he as powerful when he has his uniform off? Is an officer of the any military unit? No offense to any of them, but when you have your your things off, why? What are you fighting for? I got this gun. I'm gonna shoot a bad guy. You're the bad guy with the fucking gun. If you think about it, moron. I'm not trying to be a dick, but come on. Anyone who joins something to protect something by going there with a gun is not protecting anything. Nothing at all is being protected. What the fuck? Are you kidding me? Anyway, all I'm saying is that if somebody has a better idea that can actually save the world and create world peace, would anyone listen to them, or would they kill them off and just shrug it off and just keep with the fucking misery and chaos that they want? Because I'm not mad about anything. I'm happy. Honestly, I'm super happy because I don't live in a world of chaos. But I see people who think they live in a world of chaos. And that's just sad. It is so sad. What the hell? I mean, give somebody a shot with two separate places, but they were like, oh, we own this land, so you can't stay here. This is America. If you're not proud to be an American, you shouldn't be here. You should go somewhere else and act like you're proud to call it their place because it's their place. Yeah, no, it's all of ours. Nobody has any little bit of more control than anybody. Like the guy who owns my yard, does he own the fucking flower that grows there? No. Does anybody own it? No. God does. God owns everything. God is you. But the problem is you're a fucking knucklehead and you don't understand that you're misusing your internal power and confusing people. And you're actually confused because your power got to your head. And now you're like, oh yeah, I got all this money and I'm worth it. Everybody's worth it. There's not anything that's not worth attention and love. There's not one pebble that's not worth attention and love. There's not one granule of invisible particle that's not worthy of love. It doesn't make sense. Why not to? Just because you don't like it the way it looks, you don't like how it seems, you don't like how it smells, it doesn't agree with you, so what? Get over it. You're not going to die because of it until you start shooting people because they don't agree with you. I'm just saying, man, think about what I'm saying. Start loving people. Surrender your power. No more control.